Hi everyone, this is Sheshe coming on to do the tutorial that was requested from the haul that I showed last week on this bow die. It's a beautiful die. I'll show you what the bow looks like. It's so pretty. So I'll show how to put it together. It was much requested. So here are the pieces, and if you don't have this die, I'll link it in the description box below. You may be interested in purchasing it after you see how it's demoed. So what you'll need is 4 pieces of this size, 4 pieces of this size cut out, and then this is optional. You can cut out 4 pieces of the large and 4 pieces of the small, and you can do it however you wish. This is just how I'm doing it, so it's your choice. Okay, I've already pre-cut everything, so this will make it easier. So what I do is I cut out a solid and a print. You can do all solids or all prints, it's up to you, but this is just how I like to do it, and it just makes it look more festive. I also have a flower for the center. This is how my flowers look. If you need to know what that die is, it's another set. It comes in a set of 3, and I just use these 2 dies right here, and there's like a circle, and then there's another size that's bigger than this, but this is what the flowers look like when I put them together. So if you need to know where that one is, I will link it also in the description box below. Okay, I'm going to get started. I also have my hot glue going. It's heated up, and you'll need a stapler. Okay, and then the box you're going to glue your bow onto. Alright, so I'm going to get started here. You'll need something to curl your bow with. Okay, and what I mean is you want something like a paintbrush, you know, to curl. So I'm just going to curl everything just like that. Okay, and that's all you pretty much do. It's really easy. So you're just going to curl everything. Just get everything curled. See how nice and curled that is? We have 3 more to go. You'll need a little bit of glue. I like to glue mine first and then staple them. Just makes it easier. And here's the last one. Okay, really nice. Okay, I'm going to get my glue. I'm using wet glue to glue them together because you don't want to use hot glue to glue them together. It'll be too thick to staple. So just a little bit of wet glue. And press that together just like so. So that's one. And you'll do a bottom piece. This bow is really easy to put together, but I can understand how some people may have trouble with the design of the bows because on the website it does look different. And then in the videos, a lot of people are making their bows a lot different than what it shows on the website. So many people want to know, how are we doing the bows? So I'm just putting glue right at the edge right here, as you can see. And just stick those two ends together and press it even. And you let that glue dry. And by the time you get to the last piece, it should be good and dry. And then it's ready for stapling. Now I mixed up my colors. I got some light pinks and some dark pinks, but when I did the original bow, I had all solid purples. So we'll see how this one turns out. It'll probably be really pretty with all the different colors. I'm using low temperature hot glue. That's my glue of choice right now. I have so much of it, so I'm just trying to use what's in my stash. I bought a ton of it like 2 years ago. I hope it's still good. It seems to be pretty good. So I'm just using what I have. Okay, we just got one more to go. So as you can see, I have 4 small and 4 large. And then again, I do 4 solids and 4 prints. But like I said, you can do whatever colors you want, any style you want. You don't have to follow my tutorial. A lot of people like to leave me comments and say, hey, you could have did it like this, you could have did it like that. And you know what? That's fine. If you want to do it your way, go right ahead. This is just the way I wanted to do it. And people asked if I could do this video, so I'm doing it for them. Okay, so here's my box, and while that's drying, I like to stage my little tails. So with the tails, what I do is I get 2 large and I place them together like so. Let's do it like that. And then you glue it. Okay, so I'm going to glue this one. And angle it together. Just like that. Alright. So it's going to be like that, hanging off a corner. So that's the first one. And then the next one will be a dark print. A dark and a print. And one was light and a print. So I'm going to, again, do that. Glue. Actually, I'm going to glue this one onto this one, so it'll be opposites. Alright, like that. So what I'll do for this one is we'll have one going right here and one going this way. I'm going to glue it down to the box. And this is just paper, so I'll just glue it with my wet glue. And this should be fine. just like that. Okay, so that's what we have. Then I have the small bow tails, and we'll do the same thing. And we'll have one going up and down this way. And so I will give it a little bit of glue. And this is optional. You don't have to add these. But you can just stop it too. But I like to have them going this way. Going up and down. So then I have these two, and we're going to add these going on top like so. So I'm going to give this a little bit of glue. And then put that right there. So that's how it's looking so far. Okay. All right. Now this glue should be dry now. And so what you want to do is take a print and a solid, layer them up like this. Take your stapler and staple it as close to the edge without it really showing. You really need a tiny attacher, but I can't find mine right now. So I got this little stapler right here. And that should be good right there, like that. Okay, so then the next one is, let's see, a dark one and a print. We're going to staple together like that. And that's one. Okay. And then there's another one. Okay. And so what we have is left is this print and this solid. So we have two prints on top and two solids on top. All right. Going to bring our box back, and then we'll lay them out. Like so. Just like that. And then hot glue it, and then we'll put the flower in the middle. So you want to make sure that everything is close enough so that it covers everything. And then you can fluff it back up once it's glued down. So let's get this glued down. Get my hot glue gun. Okay, so I have two prints facing each other and two solids facing each other, like that. And so we want to make sure that they're all kind of touching each other, close like that, okay? So I'm going to glue one down, like so. Press that down. And do the next one. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to turn this box around so I can see. Press that down. Okay, so we have all those in, and then the final one. Just like that. Okay, and so next you just want to add your flower, which goes right in the center. So I'm going to add that glue right there. And plop it down just like that. Okay. Okay, here is the finished bow. I was able to do a little bit of adjusting of the tails. I just slid it open a little bit and just glued it back down. So this is how it looks. Really, really pretty. And then here's the first one I did in purple. So there's this one in pink. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and you will give it a try if you have this set at home. If you don't, then if you were hesitant about getting it and now you want to get it after you've seen my video, I'll link it in the description box below. And have a fabulous day.